Morning. How are you there? Hope everyone had a good night past night. So I could have a good journey this morning. How are you there? Give thanks to life, you know what I mean? And I not be distracted. Preacher and brothers wonder. You see, I man don't see life the way the animals see it. Eh? I'm the organ and for the kill someone. I don't see life the way the animals see it, eh? Preacher and brothers wonder. I don't see life the way them see it, right? I see everything in life as a story, telling a story, sending a message. Preacher, according to your religion and your Bible, especially in the book of Isaiah chapter 4, what you promoting there? You're promoting a anti-religious stance, that way you promote it according to the teaching of your religion, right? You're promoting, what may I say, a camouflage system. And are you selling that to say it is okay for the young sisters and them to be like that? You see me talk, so I can't. If me see anybody else out the road, so me not have nothing to say. But you a preacher, right? Your daughter have on a whole heap of false makeup. Your daughter have on, according to your teaching, your daughter have on man clothes. She have on a false head. She have on false fingernails and false toenail, and she well paint up. And you a preacher. And according to me learn about your religion, and nothing goes up. So that's why me ask you the question. What are you promoting? Your daughter, you're promoting sex. Me don't know that, preacher. So me stop. Preacher, me can't help it, so me stop. Me not love people who are push, who me consider to be double standard. See? Me go love if you watch out for this. Because so me stop preacher, me can't help it. You are a man of God. And look how you promote your daughter for social media. As far as me concerned, looking like a sex object. That's how me look on it, brothers wonder. And Mr. Preacher, that's how me look on it, and to me that immoral. That's my view. Eh? Right. You see, like that, when I tell you all, me just can't have friends, you know, me just can't keep friends. Because maybe me live in a different world, me just see things. Or nobody else, maybe no one else does see things the way me see. Because me don't compromise. You say you're a Christian, stay to the moral rules of your Christianity. And then me go know you're serious. You see? Because me don't get it from you very early, you know. Even before we go back here, that you have a sex pusher, you know. Remember the first thing you asked me about, woman. But anyway, that's your story and your life. I don't want to be part of that. Me respect the royalty of the African woman. That will me respect. Well robed in public. Well decent, looking like a queen. Not looking like no model. The African woman and no European model. That's how me just see it, right? And then that's how me stay. Not worry yourself, but that's how me stay. Yeah. We are forward. Well, boy. Only thing I go on. Cocoa and bread coming to you live from the studios I've got up in America, in Hope America. Oh, and the man daughter. You don't have to me. Me not care whose daughter. Me not business with whether or not his daughter or somebody else's daughter. We may look on us. We may question. What is the message? What is the story you're telling? Is it okay for these young sisters and them out there to dress the way your daughter dress, with that dress code, the way everything about her is false. She fry head, she paint skin, she claws and them where she stick on looking like reptile. Is that what the Bible say? Didn't the Bible call that satanic worship, reptile worship? Me don't mean what have to know with me not read the Bible right there, you know. Didn't the Bible say mustn't add nor take away from God's creation? So your daughter do it and you are publish. Your daughter not add to God's creation and you are publish it. Are you double standing we are living in our dread? And that me just reason about your double standing we are living. God said this and you do the other one. But them thing there. Me not anyway. Yeah. I am a journey upon this road of life. Give thanks to the great spirits of our ancestors for discernment. Give thanks to the great spirit of our ancestors for knowledge and understanding. Yeah, so I know a journey. Cocotti and brother, I know a journey. Yeah, man. Give thanks to life. You know. Now, me hear somebody say, don't resign from your work, let your work make them fire you. And then carry them a coat. Yeah, me a push to stop home. Because I know you not have to let work to stop home. It's one thing called calling sick. And you call in sick for a week and you force the government. Anyway, there is another story. But here we go on, this is how me see them. Now, me no liar. Me no know nothing about the lie. But this is how me see them, right? After you're done, after guns are fire you, and you can't hear code, you have any control for how long you going to drag out the case? And you the home unemployed and not get paid. You know how long you going to drag out the case? Alright. Now, if from day one, when gun assault are mandatory, you put him a court and challenge that constitutionally. You challenge that constitutionally from day one. All right now, sir. His situation and result would have been different because he could not drag out that one day. You see, he couldn't drag out the constitutional motion day when you challenge him this so in other farm this up. Because now the court might have been in a position to suspend it. Put it on hold like we are going in America right now. The court have put a suspend enough of them constitutional motion with them are making America. Because from the time them come out, people pick them up immediately and carry them a court. But we have to wait till after the fact. That's what we always do and putting the government in a better position. Because me not see how we're going to go gain, you know. When he fire you, you wait till he fire you. Gunstar don't have a plan. Them boy they don't move so. And I'm not trying to tell you people, you know. Because when my brother show me yesterday evening, me going down with him, I say, him don't got auxiliary police, him don't got whole heap of other people in line to recruit, to fill up the spaces of the police and them who are going to resign. You see me, I show you. The boy show say, he not care about nothing. And our best approach is to baby him, and see what we go do. Alright, the business, you know. Hat up. Alright, the business, you know. Go on, baby, I wait for now for strike. You go on. Are you so weak? Are you afraid why I go lose and I no see your life at stake? Wait till he fire you. When he done fire you, you come a court and he drag out the case. When you have an opportunity to shut the blood down, you are going till he fire you. Yeah, that's the best thing when he fire you, because he fire you, you have to pay you. But how are you going to get paid? How are you going to get paid when he fire you? Taking him to court going to make you get paid? Now wait and see. Taking him to court will make you get paid. The guy don't say he run the court and we see it. The guy don't say nobody can win in court and we see it. But you so legally obedient. You're going in a nest with party strong. You know what? Hit him with party weak. You want to hit him with party strong and expect to beat him? What do we think about? When we thinking, what comes into our minds? Cocotti and bread. What? Me does only there so because me obligated to my ancestors, you know. Because they might keep me. Because me want to know what kind of weak, hard, coward my people supposed to be. Go on, wait till he fire and take him a coat. And see what happens. I'm going to make it. That's true here already. Last 5 court case this year. Yeah, but you see, even though hat up, even when he last court case, he do yield to the decision of the judge. They not tell him pay Marcus. He pay Marcus yet? How much other people? What about bigger compensation? He get that? How much other people they out there, so? The court belong to him, and regardless do he win or last, he don't last. He win every case. But they pretend to say he lost some because the people, because they want to strike a balance to say the court not unfair, but the court is unfair. The court belong to Gunsab say that. And when you carry Gunsab a court, you carry him home. That's how we do overstand. Win or last, Gunsab always win in the court in this land. He never lost a case in the court in this land. Because him do it last when the court order him, he does not obey. So that me say. So you wrong one on a court like drag you out. The court neither fair nor unfair, no, because the court wasn't set up there for us, brethren. The court wasn't set up there for us. The court neither fair nor unfair. And we stupid that carry business down there with them. Because as African, we are accustomed to sit underneath the tree and trash out with business. We never accustomed to lie and judge and grudge and courthouse. And we adapt that from them. We fast and go do them the thing. They make them force them thing they panawi. And now, can you see, with the under tree trash out with business. But guns have tell her you go in a courthouse. And people are saying, wait till he fire you and come a court, carry her home. Wait till he fire and carry home a he. Hey, fire burn. Right, people are then sweet, eh? Hey, then about. It is called oh boy, that one he move up. He move up. With purpose to unlawfully restrict another's freedom of action to his or her detriment. Boy, you mean? Man and brother pain. Boy, you mean? Swear no? Why you think he just tell you put him a coat? You don't know, say, when you go your coat to them, that you. Because he could remember, he could hold the case a court for as long as he want, you know. You know, see? Since when? Tell me the name of the courthouse will bring just any justice at all to any ghetto man. Never. 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 Anytime ghetto man win a case in there, which he never win, because a public outcry there will hold on. So they say, because they see the evidence so convincing that they can convict the ghetto man, so they pretend to say, like go on. But no, we never win. We can't win because of their coat and we don't have no right inside there. Our coat is under the mango tree. I'll sit down them to mango and talk our business that are our coat. Because they lie with them oppress we with. We don't know it. Because ask panel. Panel say you have to be what? Legal minded or legal orientated or legal this or legal. So that them thing in English. And we can't understand the English, much more for go understand them thing there. So that's why they always why we come a court. To then go say we surrender, we voluntarily surrender our rights. Now, me not say we may attack us so you go. Because me a dundo head when it comes to the law. Me no nothing about law. Me can't give nobody no liar advice. But me just try to use my mind according to what me I see. That me attack from. What me I see. Because me have seen, you can't beat guns out in the court here. Not in this court here. Try another one. Try another one, not in the court here. You not go beat guns out in another court here. This is his own. He tell you so already. Now keep I run, go have to come back and meet Papa. Why is it all the Caribbean opposition parties are so silent on this matter? Going on now.
No.
How them are opposed, Monty? Monty, them are the people opposition. Them come to oppose the people. They lie. They come to oppose the people. Once then they are parliament, all of them are one. They consider themselves the rulers of the people. Look, opposition around the world always have the power to bring down government, but they don't. You know why? Because them now want to get bring down too. So they always in conspiracy. Watch now. We think a one party, we think a two party in a parliament. No, a one party they do with two face. Right through the Caribbean, right through America, right all of them want to say politics. Bandit. One party with two face. Both the government and the opposition is in opposition against the people. Big example also. Now, they're not dedica. You have people out there who fight against vaccine. You have people out there who fight against mask. Then the inner parliament, right? Watch pan them good. Look pan them good. Then they in there with mask on. When they fight against mask. When they go and talk, they might take off your mask when they go and talk, you know. So you not think if anything has spread from your mouth, it's more dangerous when you attack. Eh? You not think you go spread 1 billion virus faster when you attack. But they might take off your mask when they attack. You not see whole congregation asses that are how they have us. They might take off your mask when they attack. And when they not attack, them put them on. When to me, they should have taken them off when they not attack. And put them on when them attack. Because to me, that if your mask go make sense, it goes safer when them attack. But them take them off when them attack. And have them on when they not attack. You know, see fool. Right in here. Me see Friday, I fight against yourself, I fight against nature. With your own breathing, I play here talk with mask pan the mouth. People could talk with mask over their mouth. You see how them go to learn to fool are we? When guns are already, they not talk with no mask or guns are not stupid. Then I don't know how politicians around the world are getting away with it. In the UK, vaccine isn't mandatory, but the governments are trying to get the NHS workers to mandatory vaccine because in the health service department there are gray areas due to health service policies. Otherwise it's not mandatory, or otherwise for other citizens. You see, brethren, this is our fault right round the world. Because they know they offend, we know they offending us and we not hit back with all the strength we got. All mandatory this and that must be unconstitutional. The lawyer than them know it. But all of them get pay off and take a pretensive needle in their hand. They not take no vaccine, they're not stupid. But all of them get pay off, them a work for the same thing. The lawyer and the minister and them, the preacher man and the politics, all of them a work for the same thing. All of them take bribe. And the people now overstand it. The people think that them do out there for us. No. Let me show you something. Me gone in the concrete sometime yesterday. And I'm brother, I come tell I, but Rasta brethren, I go have a meeting 5 o'clock this evening to send some kind of letter give the Prime Minister about exemption of Rasta people. I say, Bomba, where are we them been? Where you come from? No. The vaccine deadline on 19th May, they put it up to end the month. We Rasta been all the time. And then another Rasta man company scene with a big suit of rocket. It's Rasta alone. It's Rasta alone not to get religious exemption. Although Rasta in a Rasta, but although Rasta in a religion, but Rasta alone must get. I say, how we man say? When you say a Rasta alone must get religious exemption, what you mean? Rasta the defender the people. Rasta the go between the government and the people. And Rasta the want to talk with the people. So when you say Rasta alone must get exemption, what you mean? Me can't follow that. Because Badventist is a religion, Anglican is a religion, Methodist is a religion, Sunday Adventist, Saturday Adventist, Tuesday, all of them are religion. So the exemption cover the entire island, it cover everybody who there. And Rasta has to have to push that. Because the exemption say that no one cannot take vaccine. Because every one that we in this land belong to one or some kind of religion. Every one of us. It means that the government cannot make none of us take vaccine through religious exemption. We don't know that. And Rasta come out and talk about him alone. I know they not them thing there, no. When it comes to I man, I know they not them thing there. Because when they say kill all the people, they not go left me. We not doing them thing there. And that me always just say, no. We not doing them no war between Rasta and the people, you know. We no doing them thing them. Tell all man that straight up. I know doing them thing they with the them, you know. Rasta and the people. Rasta is the people and the people is Rasta. And one hour we there, you know. Me always remind you that 1 hour we there when I come in there bag of dotishness, you know. Me no there no segregation and separation between me and my people and you know. Me no care how they look. They could look beat up and chop up and ugly and look like a piece of shit down the road and my people still. You see me I show you. I don't want nobody can tell me about Rasta alone must get exemption. Me no there that. Me alone I get exemption. My sister ballad, my brother ballad, all my family ballad. All the people around me are ballad. So me alone want to live and watch them they die. How me go do that? And then when me going to tell you, when me going to tell Her Majesty, when me going to tell the spirits of my ancestors, that me run away. Me gone out there. Go campaign for that fuck whether the war they be exemption for me alone and watch me people and then dead. When me not doing that me dead together and me people and them if I saw the hell are we dead. That my fire, you know. Rasta when I attack, I know me, you know, watch what I just tell me, you know. Ryan. That's why I respect your reasoning. I live not just for it. Watch. This is how I learn it, right? Me hygiene. Man, love and strength, you know, yeah, man. Keep it love, you know what I mean? Yeah. No. No. This is how me learn it. Me not get all full, but me go try and make it, me good. What your hands do, it's your own eyes that is gonna see you. It's your own conscience that is gonna remind you. That is your heart and nobody else's. That is gonna judge. Be not selfish in your doings. No, no. Help your brother in their need. No. Be not selfish in your doings. No, no. Pass it on. Pass it on. Live for yourself, and you will live in vain. Live for others, and you will live again. 'Cause in the kingdom of Jah, man shall reign. Pass it on. Rasta, that's how Milani journey. Pass it on. Everything legislation in the UK must go to the House of Parliament before it becomes law. And then the House is very complex when implementing laws, because it, of course, to implement that law is not just a one thing. So our whole bag of argument you talk about, because everybody have to chip in with a half cent and then quarter cent and a halfpenny. But this boy, one jump up, and all of them, them dead version of law pass down other. And so Rasta is not a subject of Babylon order, Babylon fantasy. And Rasta declare that our people is not an object or a subject of your fantasy, Babylon. Fire! Rasta, I and I are here to remind the people. So when I go out there talk about exemption for me, well, watch, if my people can't be exempted, I don't want none. I don't want no exemption. So Babylon, when you're ready to stop me, hold on for me and stop me. I'm fighting for no exemption. If I can't fight for the exemption of my people, I'm fighting for none. Because Babylon can't do me nothing. I'm an 80% spirit. Babylon cannot do I anything. Fire burn. I'm not going to tell you no dotishness. But you are want me coming and for you Rasta talk shop with you. Contact. But where you been all the time? From the time the program you start. Up at Zion Hill. The first version of it. That has to be suspended and get it, really. That force should it. If you ever find it, go there. You go find Iman a challenge the government on the same exemption talk there. What part are you been? I ain't been around. Are you comfortable? Are you happy? Because remember, the whole eye you run go register, pretend I could register Rasta under Gonsalve. Well, I go talk, I they register I yourself under Gonsalve. I they go talk to Igbo exemption. But me not have no conversation with Gonsalve. You see? I am my own Prime Minister. Gonsalve is not my Prime Minister. I am my own Prime Minister. And I do have to go beg Gonsalve over no exemption. You know, because I seen the exemption of 100,000+ Europeans. That's what me talk. The exemption me talk about. And if me can't get that, me no want no exemption talk with you, Gonsalve. Gonsalve, I'm an Rasta, you are ballad. That means I are the king and you are the servant. Me not give you the permission for come debate my life with you. Fire burn you, Gonsalve. Me not come debate my life with you. and come beg you for exemption. No. Me can't beg you for me born with it. You think me dotish? I'm a Rastafari. I'm a no imitation, you know, Jed. You tell plenty of one Rasta man out there, you know. I not go bow to Gonsalve and beg him for nothing, you know, I beg him for exempt me from choke. Me not doing that. Holy pa Rasta man wrong the wall. Yeah, wrong in the Caribbean also. I send exemption letter for the government for exempt them and I left them people in heat. Me not doing that. You see? You are going to choke all the people, choke me too. That's how me defend. You kill half all the people, kill me too. That's how me defend. Because I'm not different to me people and them. I mean, I want a blood clot exemption. Exempt me last. Tell all of you that out there. Exempt me last. Because I don't know why you defend. I don't know why you defend, you know. I tell all of you out there. Holy pa, you look like a me. I don't know why you defend, you know. You run, go down there with guns, go register where they call church. And by that act of registration, you still have to go ask him for exemption already. That not make you religious. And you still have to go ask him for exemption. Now tell me. What else do I do? What happened to all of you? I want to come drag in at them. Watch the cocoa and bread coming to your life from the studios I got up. In hope America. Give thanks to life and keep it joy. No matter who I cost, take it for you, keep it joy. But of course, when you talk about Rastaman exemption and politics, it must be politics you talk. You can't talk about it. Not people you talk about. Ah, boy, I tell you that life is not easy. Rastaman exemption, not people you talk about. That me talk. And me can come out here and talk about me. Because we the say about me. You know not who say about me? There is nothing to say about me. Because from you see me, you see everything. So I come out here and talk about me. I waste time and I waste people time to talk about me. Where people want to know about me. You have something to know about me? No, don't know about me. Haile Selassie. Give thanks for life, Jed. Give thanks for life, eh? And the greatest thing. Give thanks for life, eh? Rastaman, I look for exemption from Babylon. And so, Rastaman call out there. Go tell Babylon, yeah, master, I come bring you church register under here because me don't see me have to be part of you. And now we don't respect you. You carry your church, go register under him. That make you a religion. And you still have to go write him for religious exemption. You see me tell you, me can't get involved in them kind of thing they dread. Them beggy thing they, them pan your knees thing they. I'm a lion, I don't go pan my knees to no hyena. Jed, we do the iron them. Hot fire, man. This lion here don't go pan them knees to no hyena, Jed. We do the iron them. When you meet me road, not tell me about them thing, you know. I tell me that thing there. So me tell them, say, right now me a franchise, my name brand, you have to go to my manager if you want me to talk. Let me tell them that. Come no know them not come tell me about coming up with them, the talk thing with them. They meet me a tongue about the kind of disrespect, you know. Meet me a tongue about 3 o'clock and I tell me about meeting 5 o'clock. Now that you have to give me no appointment, me a Rasta. But then how you go just meet my road and other me come and you meeting just as people are doing. And he never know say when you tell me that me not eat yet. Me have to go 4 miles from town to eat, to go forward 4 miles. Them have pay me passage. To go talk about exemption. Rasta exemption. Why Rasta have to talk about Rasta exemption? That's what me want to know. Rasta exemption. I was. But anyway, that I power Gonsalve, eh? You underestimate him and think he's not powerful, yes. That I power Gonsalve because he got Rasta spin like a leaf in the wind. Now him know which direction he want to go. Can you imagine Rasta gang go congregate and talk about Rasta exemption. Hey, Bish, you did it. Bish, me nearly missed that. Bish, sometime you know that. Bish, greetings, Binghiwars. The eye is right. All the people are represented by the various religions. So any exemption on religious grounds must be for all the people. Fire, burn, divide and rule. Big up, Bish. That is the truth. You can't say you are exempt Rasta and you're not exempt Adventist and Anglican and Methodist and all of them. Area people, they know them thing. Rasta forget. Them lie John, they with them called religion. Area people, they not them, you know. Nagonsa people, they not them, you know. Area people, they not them thing there. The illusion, they with them called religion. Me born them, but still, are my people, they not them. Me don't respect no religion, but me respect me people them. Because me don't see me people them as no religion. Fire burn. My people them is me, and me is my people them. So don't come tell me about no Rasta exemption, you know, they know that. Fire burn Rasta. And for him exemption. He a bandit too. Just like the politics. Non-partial, me not dwell with them thing, you know. I'm a Rastafari. You see? His Majesty teach us that until bigotry, egoism, prejudice, inhuman injustice or intolerance or some kind inhuman, sometimes you know this word, yes I. Yeah, me brethren, big up. Has been replaced by tolerance, overstanding and goodwill. Now, here Rasta say, him existent, him, he talk about him. What do you want me? Hey, we hide the Selassie again. Until bigotry, egoism, prejudice, and inhuman. Well. Rasta, you're guilty. Rasta, can you only think about yourself? You're guilty. Fire. You're guilty, Dread. Don't come in my face and tell me about no Rasta exemption. You're guilty. Burn you. You first just like go and go tell people about sin. Burn your sin. All are you traitors. All are you backbiters in the name of Rastafari. Can't pass me them things they do. No, man. You no pass I with them things they no. No come with your camouflage. All my people and them in the island are religious. Every single one of them religious. And that's why Gonzaba tell you he have to decide what and who get exemption. Because the thing cannot work. And we people so dotish. This thing cannot work. Because all are we in the island religious. So that we make it can't work. We make we so stupid. Stand up on your religious rights. That I will then tell you. Then tell you right anyhow. You use them religion. The same religion where they used to hold you down. Use it now to fight back against them. You see? Use it now to defeat them. But we might think. And around the corner, the Rasta for the advising people. Rasta, they talk about his political exemption. By fire. All of you. Guns have stooge. All of you. And you think I could fool them pride? I say, I'm a tafaka, you know that. But me no know make I just behave the way I behave. Selfish. Well, get a scale and go by the corner road and selfish. Go and go selfish. No Rasta, they know them thing there. That's why. Just like Christian, youth and them not gonna respect for you. How I go have respect When watch I like a leaf in the wind and not to show which part I go. Eh? Because this life is about I, they alone. In about the rest of the people. This life is about I, they alone. So I, they alone must jump up and run up in a guns face, sit down in a meeting and write a letter for Kegi guns because I want political exemption from vaccine. And now okay what happened to USA people. Me not dey in that bandwagon with I, you know, me always tell you that. Cause you see me, for I they alone, me not they attack, you know. Cause me not nothing for tell none of you, cause I know everything with me, know. For I they alone, me not they attack. Me not they attack to promote I, you know. Me they attack to remind me people and them that we could do better than what we doing. That's why me there, you know. Me not there with no Rasta agenda with I, you know. Me there with the agenda of the ancestral spirit through the powers of His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. That's why me there for, you know, I. Me constantly remind all of you know. Because me no care, no. Me no business. Me no own none of you nothing. And none of you can push your hand in that lie on your face. You know, me bite off of your hand. None of you. Rasta politics, Jesus, none of you. I can push your hand in that lie on their face. I tell all of you that. I walk any part of the land here. None of you. None of you can push your hand in that lie on your face. I'm probably see that she pick me I watch you know, I think you think this is an accident. I must give respect to the son of the King of Kings. All of you unruly and out of other people out there. One come tell the nation how you Rasta and how you lie. By thy fruit thou shalt be known. Bandit, all of you. Oh, now push come to shove. The shepherds are running away. I want to run left with people now. No push come to shove. Because here we Rasta man tell me. The Christian and them can't get exemption because of them who are peddling vaccine. You hate dotishness? My brothers and sisters and them who are got church around there, so wrong than Methodist church, then wrong than church, and them who are peddling vaccine. Hey? Vaccine are one Christian thing, so them can't. We so Rasta man does talk. Hey, we so Rasta man does talk. Boy, I don't know, truly. I don't know how to get rest of that question, you know, how many ways and shall end, you know. You see, we Rasta attack. Eh? Boy, I don't know. Boy, I don't know. Me tell you, say, me don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know. Because like me come from a different place, straight. Me don't know. Because me don't know what go on wrong me. Tell them know the truth. Me come from a different place. You see, maybe the problem is, must see how me don't know of intention. So me don't know of intention, I think, and me don't know how they live. I'm an Rasta and my nationality is Earth. My nationality is Earth because Emperor Haile Selassie is the King of Kings of Earth. My nationality is Earth. Me not lock down myself in a no little square black Rasta. Call myself Vincent Sean, I don't know name so. See him? Ah, my brethren, big up. This is how I say. So, I do not have peoples. I am a member of a people. One people. So, none of them people here, none of them no call Anglican, Methodist, them are misguided names with the adapt. All of them is known by the name of Rastafari. All the island people carry one name, Rastafari, the 72nd power to run out That's why them a carry out all them kind of thing they want to stop what they can't stop. COVID, war, this and that I put try to stop the 70th reign of the 72nd power to run the earth. See? So now, that's what I say. Rasta now are who come to remind the people of that. But Rasta insist on their nickname. When Rasta fi tell the people that them no Methodist and Anglican and them kind of illusion there. Rasta segregate himself. Rasta say he more superior. He know God, so that make he superior to the rest of the people. Rasta who tell you know God, and who tell the rest of the people know God. Who make you think you know God and the rest of the people know God. You know see your song just like a Pope. When you say Rasta exemption alone you look for, you know see your song just like a Pope. That not divide. Rasta not supposed to divide. But Rasta divide himself from amongst the people and blame the people and them the fault because them worship Jesus. Fire burn Jesus and who the people are worship. Fire burn who the people are worship. I know what? Who the people are worship and them the business. Me no dey in that. Hey, what me dey now? You putting my people life at risk. So therefore you putting my life at risk. That's what me dey now. We're concerned about who the people worship. That them business. We're not going down there. If the revolution is good for the people, then I am for the revolution. If the people want the revolution, yes, I am for the revolution. Good. If people want to call themselves Christian and Anglican and this and that, that's their business. They have a right to call themselves when they want to call themselves. Me see them as my people. Me no see them as when they call themselves. That's their business. Everybody have a right to call themselves by when they want to call themselves. That's their free rights. But how me see you? Me see you as my people. Me don't see you as no Methodist and no Anglican and no Adventist. Me don't see my people them so. Me see all I and I as Rastafari, the children of His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. Now me see. Naya Bingi. Everyone who defend the uprising and the liberation of Africa. Naya Bingi. Everyone who defend the authority of His Majesty. Naya Bingi. Born division. We not divide ourselves no more. The time has come when we not separate ourselves no more. All of us are called by one name. All of us are called by Africa's name. Anglican and Methodist and them thing they not come out of Africa. Them are colonialism, colonialist distraction, colonial distraction. That's how them be. And I take them up and run with them and divide I and myself. No Rasta not to do that. When Rasta look upon the people, him not to see no Anglican and Christian and Methodist. Rasta not to see them thing there and Rasta look upon the people. Rasta to see Africans. That's how Rasta to see. And from Rasta not see that. Rasta not solve the purpose with him there for. Him now work for His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie because Haile Selassie never divide the people yet. He said the African continent never divide the people yet. Haile Selassie never put Ethiopia above the rest of the continent and say because Ethiopia help make Ethiopia rule. No, Haile Selassie never do that. And that's why he say until bigotry, egoism, prejudice, maliciousness, and inhuman self-interest has been replaced by tolerance, understanding, and goodwill. That's why him say that. Because him never see no part. Him never see none of we more than the other one. Him never teach that. And I can't teach that in His Majesty name. That's a false teaching. When I call the people and them Christian and say them responsible for the vaccine because of them they who make it. That's a false teaching. I people never make no vaccine, Rasta. The ignorant who are going on so they fall victim. That's how we go on. They're ignorant to what is happening around them, so they fall victim. Them not make no vaccine. You think our people are going to make vaccine to kill themselves? And you think if they truly convinced that the vaccine will kill them, they go take it? Or because other people convince them that it's safe and they get weak and want to hold their work and all kind of thing, that's why they take it. Although me born sympathy, but sometimes you have to look into certain things. You see, because not tell me say nobody want dead. Hat up me brethren. Not tell me nobody want dead. That's not true. Nobody do want dead. So you can tell me about because them are Christian. Who are Christian? None of my people are Christian as that. That I nickname with them call themselves. From me I go up there, and call me all kind of nickname when I go up to. I don't know what nickname be. In a real. I just another way we are used to. Big up yourself and have fun when we meet a road. And we identify well, big up yourself. We call that nickname. Christianity is a nickname, that's not my people name. So me not so stupid to go against my people because they carry a nickname. Me born that. My people no come out of Europe. My people go to Europe. My people no come out of America. My people go to America. My people no come out of Asia. My people go to Asia. All of we start a journey from Africa. In a thing called Philippine Troop. In a place called Ethiopia. Nubia. You see? The home of the Adamites. Adam means false people. Ethiopians are the Adamites. Not Adam, Adamites. False people. Who traverse the entire planet. Africa will come from. The United States of Al-Kebulan. And there we come from. All are we. No matter our shade. Our bone complexion. No matter what that. All are come from the same. That are it. You see, Master? Allah, I and I. That's not the reality. That's not the truth. And so how come we have Babylon and call that one they by that name and call that one they by that name and then Rasta stand up. Them the inferior is superior. Who tell you so? Haile Selassie ever say so? Haile Selassie ever say so? That Rasta superior to USA people? And that Rasta must go out go tell Babylon that him want exemption and no give up to USA people? Haile Selassie teach that? Well, if Haile Selassie teach that, me born for Haile Selassie just the same, coming on partial liquor, then if Haile Selassie teach that, him fake. That me attack. No deal with fake people, yeah. Me deal with real people. Haile Selassie a living man who walk there out there. I don't have to read no book to know that. That me attack. Haile Selassie is not my imagination, you know. Yeah. And that me attack. Young with your name out there. I work for Ralph. With your bag of dotishness. Because I know Ralph has secret for plenty of you out there, not tip on your head, you know. I not fool me, you know. That's why I pretend. If you look where I go on, are you talk about letter of exemption now? Are you ever have a match? What? 20 years ago, are you ever match? Yeah? Every Monday morning and weekend, I do out there march against James Mitchell and NDP. Now are we? 20 years. You ever say, I will call a march? And you can tell by exemption? In 20 years, a Black Lion and a Binghiwars are the only one who put a session in town. Few times. Check it out. The so-called registered Naya Bingi house ever had a rally in town in 20 years? Hey? The so-called registered Naya Bingi house ever had a rally in town in 20 years? So I attack why I go write guns have exemption letter for. You know see all I am gun serve. I see how you work for gun serve. And you never protest against gun serve in 20 years. Now I talk about me must come with you with exemption letter. And my signature you want get it? And you think I sell me out? Eh? Me wanted by gun serve and them. What they send you for me? No tell gun serve you ID can't bring me ID to Maga. Try again. Hey, Empress, now see your face come up, the big up, I know that, big up yourself. Tell Gonsalve, I must remind Gonsalve that I didn't know that I am not at my levels. None of you. Are you not at my levels? Because Gonsalve can't order me. Gonsalve can't make me commander if you register no church. When the elders and them want me not to do so. When me know, anyhow you register under Babylon authority, you become one of them. Because me know that Babylon could go in the Bingi Tabernacle and ban Selassie name from in there, and none of you can't say it or you go to jail. Because you're with them, you're part of them, you sign to them. Don't do head. I want content must come in a gathering with IOD. To legitimate where are you do? Are you Popal imps? Are you Vatican imps? Are you Dunstaff imps? I left me alone, you know. Don't interfere with me. I'll tell you, do interfere with me when I see me, you know. Do not interfere with me. I do dwell with friend. F-R-I is Fry and E-N-D is N. All of you. You see, in the novel, Carl Roots, Kunta Kinte say, they look like me, but they are not like me, and I will never be like them. I man don't always look alike, you know. So now come down with your big dreadlocks and say you look like me, you know. You better look like yourself, not look like me. You see me, I show you? Not look like, not one thing say you look like me. Because you see me, you make a mistake, me not look like nothing, and me not look like nobody. So when you look like me go can't make you out. Assume, straight up. How the people say, bad talk, dirty manners. Yeah, because me got dirty manners, me manners dirty. Because you see dread, me not got respect for certain things. Me got respect for, yeah, me have respect for everyone. But I respect for certain things. And when me burn you, you want to take it personal, that your business. Me don't have respect for certain things. I have respect for everyone. Because everyone have a right to their opinions. But I do have respect for certain things, especially when you try to include me. It's not for time, it does be better you left me out. Because sometimes some men are not to say. Because see, no, me not be able to know them kind of thing they going on. Me not know much I think with the brothers and them are going on, you know. Me don't know. And then just meet in the road and interfere with me. Me not know. Me not even know that was planned. Anything about me don't ride bandwagon. Unless me a driver. Because me know. Plenty of my look-alike out there work for Ralph. And they're not showing no news around my man. They not get my signature for send the Ralph. No jet. Me not have no signature. Me have gone through lots of them things in my life where people use my signature to get money and me not get none. All in the United Nations. Then do me them thing there. Me bend it. Me see it, me do it, me live it. It burn me and me burn it. That's why me and a cocoa and bread. Hot fire, man. But what you mean? You not got nothing better than cocoa and bread. Because you see, the color cocoa is so melanated, you can see through the team they bring out. Even though you bring an arm, we just call it a telescope. And the bread make me brain so smoky. That me even a telescope can see through it. You see? And there will never get mixed up, you know. There will never get mixed up. Because, and this is how me love them. This is how I me love them, you know. Because why me love them. Them does underestimate the lion. And that's why me love them. Because me love all the people who does underestimate me. You see? Me not too much like you overestimate me because me not reach up to his standard. You say, me rather you underestimate me stronger. So, me love that. So when you think, say, when you might think, say, you could cuss me out. You might think, say, you could say bad things about you, about me. You might think, say, you could insult me. Think, no. You have built me energy when you do me that thing that me love you for that. Me love you for that. Because me consider you to be talking the truth about how you see me. So me love you for that. Because you show me the screws and them with slack, so me have to go tighten them. Me love you for that. But when you smile for me and tell me everything I will, and then next thing go down the road, me find the part of the engine over so they shake. And you are me mechanic, me no brethren. Me brethren, you know, say all the screws tight. No. You have to make me think differently. You see? But when you tell me, say, you know see that part of your bonnet over there rotten down, this, you know see that, me glad for that, because me going to look. And that are the liberty we are dwell with there, you know. A life we are dwell with. We not dwell with our imagination and how we want it to go. We are addressing to it real. And what is real is the life of our people, including us, is at stake and at the crossroad. It's not Rasta, it's all of us, the children of His Majesty. The little how we does the innocent baby we still live on the mama breast. If anything wrong with the vaccine and the mama take it, it go mash up the baby too. That way we are talk about. That baby they could well be Rasta. That baby they we are going to get mashed up. Could well be the next liberator to take away out of here. But he in a Christian family. So because he in a Christian family, he must die. Me not defend that Rasta. Rasta will not know who is who. And our ancestors have to hide some of us. Some of the liberator have to be hidden in a certain areas and suspected. Rasta, what does the allegory of Moses tell you? It tell you that God had to put the liberator in the house of the enemy in order for the liberator to live and come to liberate the people. So how you are going to call your brother Christian and say he must dead? You know who he is? Do you know who he is? Eh? Rasta, they are been Christian too. They are born in a Christian family too. I man, yeah. Yeah. Know it. All I and I are Christian too. And they and them love quote the Bible. So they and them are Christian. Because a Christian does quote Bible. But you want to come out here and condemn your little brother who them are Christian and them make vaccine, they must take it. Bullshit. No. Tell me that thing, I'm not defend that. Right? When you do that thing there, you are let off the real culprit. Because me now as Rasta go between my brother who are Christian and the government escape. The government escape. You know what government do they? You pick us off one by one. Me not doing that here. Because the more we are together, the happier I shall be. Divided we stand, we could never fall, Rasta. Stand up and be the reminder of the people. Remember how the song says, the higher one say to I mine, the higher one say to I farm, the higher one say to I mine. The people of the power and the glory. That are we I and I there for Rasta. To remind the people of the power and the glory. It's not for when I see the wolf come in, I run out and left them. No. Rastafari know that I have the will, the skill, and the ability to defeat the wolf. That is why I'm saying, if him know, him not be saying I have to run from the wolf and go hug up the wolf, otherwise him know that saying The Rasta man is highly Selassie. Brethren, they are not forget that. The Rasta man is highly Selassie. And this is what highly Selassie is saying to his people. That you are Christian and you must no. Dread, lay on I street, and I self up and overstand where I deal what you find, brethren. I and I not the out there for mouthpiece of I and I self, I and I the out there for mouthpiece of the people. Get off the dotishness and no say when I and I talk for the people, I and I talk for I and I self. Know that. Get off the dotishness and pull out the segregation between man and the people. There is no difference between us. I and I are the people and the people are I and I. Get it straight. And let I and I remind the people that I and I have to stand up in a Gonzal face, all of I and I together and tell him what time it is. Tell him that I and I need him out of the now. You see, all these mixed messages that going forward to the people, all them things they work for Gonzal and I keep him strong. The point is, the message is, we need him out of our life now. That is the message. And that is where all the arrows should be pointed. We need him out of our lives now. Now that I think, now that I message before that tell the people Rasta, instead of that tell them, yeah, I they fall fire, but now you take all your injection because I am a Christian. So it now. I'm going to ask you a question. If the government truly inject all the Christian, we're going to stop them from inject Rasta. But you see how we shallow? Yeah? Now, how could Rasta lay a religious claim when the government done vaccine all the other religions in the island? So we make Rasta religion so special. You see how we dumb? Yeah? We make Rasta religion so special that when the government done vaccine all the other religion and the Rasta still outstanding. You see how we dumb? And all along the Caribbean them do them bullshit they know. Rasta send a letter of exemption to the government. What sense that make? When everyone in your land is religious and the government will just use it against you. Because remember then tell you majority rule, dumb. They will use it against you. They will vaccine all the other people first and then use it against you. What is your argument? When they ask us what you special, what is your argument? How are you going now? What criteria will you use now to defend your dotage talk about your religion? How come Rasta so quick now to jump in to accept him a religion? Because you're afraid you go get choke. Because you want to use it against getting a choke. How come Rasta man admit now him a religion? Rasta ever religion? You said that me I tell you now, yeah. That me I tell you like people and them in no dread. Watch out for all the wolf and them. Now watch how they look, you know. By thy fruit thou shalt be known. Aya. And I seem so no more. And I seem like Rasta can liberate the people no more. Cause Rasta run left the people aya. Man, them think they hurtful. No, Rasta can't liberate the people no more. Rasta running from the people. Because push come to shove, him have to go around protect himself now. Because he now want to fall foul of gun salve. Now want to fall upon the opposite side of that gun salve. So you have to run now to protect yourself. Watch a thing. Watch a time. Watch a life. Where I deal with? Where I deal with? What a thing, what a time, what a life. Rasta. I run. Go beg gun salve for exemption. And show the rest of the people to the wolf. Then me not doing them thing they will die you. Me not going beg gun salve for what is mine. Let gun salve do what he want do. I don't know, sir. The spirits of my ancestors don't have the bridle in the mouth and the saddle on the back. Me don't say. Him don't tie out there. Nebuchadnezzar for eat grass. Me don't say him don't tie out him. The spirits of the ancestors don't tie out Nebuchadnezzar. Don't stake him out. I'm not to worry about that. You see? But yes, Rasta join Babylon and that me look pan. Fire burn Rasta. Selling out the people for Babylon. Want to separate himself. Oh, he alone got, we call it exemption. Who give you exemption? Who give you exemption? Rasta watch them thing you are talking when you can tell somebody else, Jen. You mustn't tell me them thing there. Like the elders used to say, when the world is in peace, let it reign in peace. Not trouble who, not trouble you. Not because me look like you, me not like you. By now you should know that. Do insult my intelligence when you meet me a road. I'm an a Rastafari with no apology. Me no keyboard nobody, me no compromise that. From you offend my people, you offend me. That me tell you straight. Me no care who you be. Watch now. Me could have now sit down here so with you. Or even in the process. And name in your food. Drink your herb wine. And I burn your spliff. And you offend me people. Me burn you out. You can't give me food and give me nothing and offend me people and things say me not going to burn. Me burn you out. Because, watch. Let me tell you how it does go. Even though me not want to do it, it does happen automatic. It just happen so. Because every day now me going to burn you out. Not what happen. It just does happen so. Because I saw me stay. And that's why all my life I grew up. My daddy beat me up, my teacher beat me up, me fight with all my brethren and them, you know. All of them. Ask Rasta. Rasta my closest brethren, me and he fight the most. You want to know who Rasta be? The brethren who are the shop down at the cemetery at Chansey. When you left Chansey going, you meet it before the cemetery. And when you left Kittelsa come so after the cemetery and the shop there. Right on the right hand side of the road, you come from Kittelsa and on the left hand side, you go to Chansey. Opposite it, my cousin had the meat shop there so. The restaurant they talk about. You see? And that's how we grew up non-partial, always a defend with people, man. No, nothing else. That's how we grew up. Me and my brother, they fight right through. We defend right, the same thing, you know. But you see, we don't bow to one another. Right? We defend the same thing. We don't take talk from people. We don't make people lead us. People can advise us. We defend the same way. But when it comes to the two of us, one man want to get his point over to overrule another man. We are clash. And me and him used to clash till we physically fight. And when we done physically fight, we go somewhere else, go some kind of thing again. Now me and him grow up so. I saw me grow up. I tell you straight up and then no keep no malice. Because how me see it. No business with who I keep malice. That's how me see it. See it. Because it is not about I man. It's nothing to do with I man. It's all to do with our people, of which I am a member. So yes, it's nothing to do with I, but it's all to do with I. Because it's all about I. I people, I and I. So Rasta man, watch it. When you're walking for Ralph, watch it. Not joking, you know. You can't expect me to trust none of you. Uno gone down there go say uno sign in with Ralph Register Church. Revelation 19 Rastaman. Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of all harlots, that seated upon the waters and make fornication with the kings of the earth, and carry a name abominable. My children, move out from her. The Encyclopedia Britannica says that a woman in spiritual high places represents the church. And let me tell me people and them this, you know all the Rastaman and them who go inside there and say the registered church, they know that, Some of them know it even before I man, They know it. So make them do it. We make them go do it. You know, see guns have I guard them a worship. What you do them? Haile Selassie they know where they. You know, see say guns have I guard them a worship. Because they go against their very tradition. They go against their roots. They go against the thing. It foundation with the movement from pan, which is a total anti-Babylon stance, anti-church, anti-religion. And them go and register it with the seat. You see what I tell you? So they know anything they say, anything they tell you, it mean them a work for Gonzalo. Knock out their song. All of them. Anything them tell you, it mean them a work for Ralph. Because they try to sell out then try to sell out an entire nation of Rastafari to Ralph. But with them a miss. You see, Ralph talk them into the folly they know. Because I don't know we kind of talk he bribe them with. But with them a miss. Them turn them back to the reality that one Rastaman can't talk for another one. They know that, They know that. So we make them do them thing there. Because they're false, they're fake. Them know that none of them can talk for Shaka. They know that. They know none of them can talk for Bongo Dave. So I am in a Rasta too? No. Yes, I am a Rasta too. Yes, I am a Rasta one. Yeah, I am a Rasta too, I am a Rasta one. Yeah, I am a Rasta too. Right? They know them can't talk for Bongo Taya. They couldn't talk for Bongo somebody. You see? And they can name who they can't talk for. But then gone down the way Gonzalo and lie to the nation. By them so-called registration, because when they do that, they must say them attack for the Rasta community, which that is a lie. They cannot speak for the Rasta community. No house cannot speak for the Rasta community. Because you got 3 so-called houses. And when them register, they say they register Bingi Church. That not talk for 12 tribes. That not talk for Bubo Shanti. So how them say them attack for the Rasta community? Them a lie, and that not talk for Bingi community neither. Because the majority of Bingi people against that. So now lie them a tell. They have no authority to speak for the Rastafari nation. Because no one person and no one group has that authority. It is a collective song. And unless the song don't come out there collective, it has no power and authority. You said that, me I tell you. So one portion of people who call themselves Bingi, who don't sell out, can't say them a write no exemption letter for the Rasta community. How them going to do that? All Rasta have to agree with that. Africa we are dwell with no dread. If one member of the Council of Elders is absent, the decision cannot be made. And that is what I tell you. What does the Council of Elders do? They represent the people. They are the barrier, the buffer, are the go-between the people and the king. They are the voice that carry forward the song of the people to the king. And that is Rasta role. To go up to the king, the government, and plead the cause of the people. But Rasta don't want to do that. He want exemption. Fire. Exemption from what? Exemption from who? Does Rasta want exemption from? Who does Rasta want? Gonsalve? Can Gonsalve give Rasta exemption? Can Gonsalve exempt Rasta from anything? So Rasta has no power. Emperor Haile Selassie has no power. Rasta, you Bible freak. Let me tell you, what was the name of that king there in the Bible who went down to Babylon to their sorceries, to their sorcerers? And when they come home, the prophet meet him on the road and he say, oh, God not in Israel no more. Well, them same sorcerers you go to will overpower you and kill you off. And that's what they do to him. So when you go to the sorcerers of Babylon to look for exemption, you not say you sign your own death warrant. How could you do that? Yeah, Samuel, raise me, brethren. Me love me people and them, you know, because I always did it, because I know the truth. Samuel asked him, so what, God not in Israel? So you run down to Babylon to the sorcerers? You see me I tell you? God not there. You walk up and down the whole wall and tell the people God come to Ethiopia. God no come there no more. God come in a gun serve office. So you have to their right letter send in a gun serve office to beg you for exemption. Fire. I not come beg gun serve for nothing in the dread. Emperor Haile Selassie never beg. See him? Then tell Haile Selassie to save off invasion of your nation. You must agree to appeasement. Haile Selassie say, fire! Fire burn appeasement. The match you light in Ethiopia today will burn like a wildfire in Europe. And that now will happen. And I do compromise, Rasta. The King of Kings who I praise never compromise. And how I can call myself him children and I compromise. Because what me afraid? You afraid for dead now? You afraid for dead? I never know say Rasta could have dead. Boy, now I have funny place. I never know say Rasta could have dead. You do not go around the wall and tell the wall you can't dead. So you afraid for dead now? You afraid the vaccine will kill you, so you have to run go tell guns have you are exemption? Where you are exemption for? When the rest of the people now being exempt, we you alone going with it? So then you think then kill off all the people and you alone go make it, yeah? What are you going to do by yourself? When one man is not an island, what are you going to do by yourself? They kill off all the rest people, how are you going to survive? Rasta, tell me. The amount of things where you need to keep your life going, the amount of things that you do not produce to keep your life going, that is produced by the same set of people and them who you say, they must dead off. What will happen to you? Rasta be realistic, dread. Haile Selassie is real. Haile Selassie is not a fake. It's not an imagination. It's a man. You pinch him so he feel. Rasta be real. Rasta Gonsalve is an illusion. Do not follow him. Rasta, no. Gonsalve is the enemy. He's a politics. And politics only got one reason for suck blood eye. Don't carry out Gonsalve's mission to tell the people that them supposed to take vaccine and you supposed to be exempt. Now go in there folly they dread. Fire burn over standard. As I in a journey upon the road of life, not the road of death, upon the road of life. Remember, procrastination is the thief of time. Think on these things. Remember, men and people of desperate origin come together for a common cause. So let us seize upon areas of agreement and act now. See? Let I and I keep the joy that was given to I, the joy and the love given to I and I by the spirits of our and I ancestors. Let I and I keep pumping that upward so that I and I consciousness will rise. You see what I say? And so therefore, I and I will liberate I and I self. You see? So, right now I say now, make it good today. Spread the love among everyone today. And right now I say now, Empress Doris, I big up the hype on that one here, you know, because at least I first thing we should have reason. Big up the hype on that one here, you know, powerful show yesterday evening, John. Show the eye, Empress. Big up the hype on a real powerful show. You see? I'm going to say, the ability. I'm going to call upon the people and them, support Doris program and help her ring the bell. Help her build the nation. Every Monday from 3:30 to 5 and another program again on Friday same time. Join with Doris. Make contribution to the program. She say she have a little problem there with getting to the contribution with people as writing, but all that will get sorted out. She says she don't really see them. But Monty will sort out them things, so everything will get nice. Make contribution, call she, reason, talk the way how you see the thing. And that's why that program they did it. You see? Call her, talk to the nation as how you see the thing. Support, contribute to it. Make contribution to all we Bihil do. Make contribution to Bihil. Let I make sure that Bihil achieve its goal of the liberation of the minds of our people through conversation. Because it's only through conversation and I can free myself. You see, it's a nice thing when you know say who more people out there think like you. Make you stronger. And that's the way Bihila try to do. So those of us on that side here, who are think away, we can know say you got people on that side over there, so who are think the same way. And that they know how we have developed the strength, you know, because once you know you got support, you know, you're bad. You got support, you're big, you're bad, and you're broad, you're massive, you got support. You know what I mean? So that's the way Bihila try to do. Show you people and them that I and I got support. And that I and I are the majority. The ones and them who are fight against what are going are the majority. And don't make them make you think you are the minority. You see? Because if we not been the majority, then I would have to give a deadline to take vaccine. Right there we could see we are the majority. Right? The people who are resist are the majority. And let we make the majority they grow by continue to resist. You see? And so now, Bihil now produce the platform where I can talk and I mind. One thing. As long as I do not tell lie, I try to slander no one. As long as man talk truth, talk anything man want talk. As long as man talk the truth. Because slandering anyone will destroy we I try to create. And I don't want that. That is the only objection. Anyone who want come you have to slander anybody on that Bihil must have to be rejected and exposed. I'm going to say Monty and the staff them the sharp. You see? Because you're not going to come here and destroy this here. Because I know say I and I people like I no be foolish, you know. Bihil was spare in a plenty of them ribs, you know. And me not have no proof, you know. But me know. Because me know how certain things does operate. Me not have no proof. But me know right now. You got to walk You got things in place I walk to destroy Behil, you know. Me know that because I see me don't put nothing past them. No, me don't know that. Me can't tell you that and that, me can't tell you that. But the point me I make, me don't put nothing past them. Because they do not tolerate anything that has a development angle on it. Or even a development look. So, I can make them. I will have to start to preempt them and move ahead of them. Now we start to think that them are work to destroy Behil, even though they not do that. Now we think that in our mind because that are them plan. And now we support Behil and the Behil develop above them. You see, we are vowed to destroy Graves, Vera and Bonody, but them into powerful for him. Them into powerful for him and that's why he couldn't destroy them. So that's what I tell you about now. Behil have to become more powerful than him. So he will never be able to destroy Behil. So let us support Behil. Monty and the staff. Because them people they are great people. Let I and I, whether man might have a little monetary contribution. Man might cite a piece of gadget or equipment that man might think that useful to the development because man might do it a foreign orders. Where it might be, you know, more affordable. Man might have a program man want to sell. Man might have an event. Man might have a funeral, a wedding. Man might have wherever man have. Tune into Behil. Support Behil. And let I and I get something that I and I can call I and I own. From the ghetto to government. Yeah, from the ghetto to government. Because I and I must have to, don't have no choice, take control of I and I life and I land. Take it away from the bandits and them. And as long as I and I support Behil and rally with Behil, that go materialize. So I and I spread the love and keep the life as I and I journey. And don't be distracted by Babylon and their worries. We burn them, right? At Fireman, give thanks to the spirits of our ancestors.